All right, Nan, this is one I'm very excited to talk about, man. It is The Office a reboot. So The Office creator Greg Daniels and writer Michael Coleman, he's not a writer of The Office, he's just a writer, but they are reviving the Office universe. And it's been noted as a reboot, at least when I started to read these headlines. And, you look deeper into it, it's not really a reboot. It's more of a spin-off that exists in the same universe. So it's going to follow the documentary crew from the first Office, and they're looking for a new subject, pretty much. And what they find is a dying historic Midwestern newspaper, and the publisher is trying to revive it with volunteer reporters. So all we know right now is just that little concept right there. 2 cast members have been announced, so it's fully going ahead. Domhnall Gleeson, he was on Ex Machina, Star Wars as well. And we got Sabrina Imperator. She was in The White Lotus, and I think she was quite highly regarded in that role as well. So she's Italian and just really been in Italian stuff besides that one. So, yeah, Nan, thoughts on the concept for The Office spin-off, reboot thingy?
Yeah, I'm sort of glad it's a spin-off and not a reboot. If it was a reboot, I'd be a lot more negative. But because it's a spin-off, then, yeah, it's cool. It's all good. I mean, The Office was a great show, and if you can see different, not just in Dunder Mifflin, the paper, but different aspects of it, I'm all for it. The original creator is on board as well as working on it, so that's another plus as well. Domhnall Gleeson is a fantastic actor. If you see him Ex Machina, then he's great in that. Don't know much about Sabrina. Oh, I had a point. It was right there, but I got distracted on the actors. Oh, no, it's gone. No. Yes, as long as the comedy is good, then I don't mind it. If it's like forced humor or stuff like that, Big Bang Theory is known for like that forced sort of humor. Like, it does have humor at times, but it tries to force laughs out of its audience. As long as it's just, it's just genuine, funny jokes for good comedy, then I'm all for it. And the main thing is getting the characters right for this, because if they're going to make a whole new series, then, they have to nail that. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, something similar to CSI or NCIS, you have, like, different regions and different stuff. You could do it with The Office, and it'll just be a bit more of an enjoyable watch, because, it's 20 minutes.
I was wondering where you're going to go with that CSI take that you were doing. I was like, what? But yeah, no, different regions. Yeah, that can definitely work. I'm on board for this one. It took me a little bit of time. I'm like, I kind of just want like an Office sequel series, just because I want to see those same characters doing, or like an in between 5 and 6 season. I know I'm never going to get that, but I would just love to see The Office with those characters handling COVID, lockdown, everything that's happened now. Like, the stuff they could do, man, would just be, it'd be so good.
I could imagine it.
I know, right? Yeah, exactly. But that's a pipe dream for a fan of mine. You're completely right. They need to nail the characters. I think this kind of humor, the mockumentary format, and The Office universe itself, it thrives on characters. And you need to inject those characters with, something really good and something really unique. And I think what works so well about The Office and why it actually has a bit of still has like a massive following and a lot of rewatches is because of the humor in there. The creators of this one and the writers for this new reboot, they cannot be scared. And I mean that in terms of, I'm just trying to find the right words to word it. Like, a lot of the humor wouldn't go down now politically for some people. But that's what people loved about it. They love that type of humor, especially when it flows through Michael Scott. And Michael Scott will push the boundaries in terms of political correctness, but he has an endearing quality about him that he's actually trying to be a good person. So they need to inject something like that and to have humor where it's not scared to offend some people. I think people are always going to be offended one way or another at different things in this world. I think sometimes, just appeal to the masses, appeal to the fan base of The Office, and just do what worked for the first one in this one. But to me, it's all about characters, and you need a central figure of Michael Scott, man. I watched a couple of Office episodes last night because I'm currently in season 8 of my rewatch. It's brutal right now. Without Michael Scott, man, it's tough. So you need that Michael Scott figure. I don't believe Domhnall Gleeson is that guy. I just don't think his humor really fits around or resembles a Michael Scott kind of character in any kind of way. I'd like to see him try maybe, but I'd play it safe and get in that Michael Scott character in there because pretty iconic. But yeah, what do you guys think about the Office reboot or spin-off? It's officially in the works now. It's starting production in July, I think. So it's coming up soon. If you're a big fan of The Office, let me know. Yep, and we can have a conversation about that because I'm very, very excited and just a little bit cautious. It might ruin one of the greatest shows of all time, in my opinion.